The University of Essex was founded in the mid-1960s and currently has 3 campuses in Colchester, Southend and Loughton. Notable university alumni include John Bercow, former Speaker of the House of Commons. Notable public figures such as Queen Elizabeth II and Nelson Mandela have also visited the Colchester campus. Ultimately, students spent most of 2020 and all of 2021 learning through Zoom. In fact, students and graduates alike are only getting back on campus now to continue their studies or finally have their long-awaited graduation ceremonies. I spoke to members of the university's diverse community on campus in order to find out more about each of their experiences.
Yeah, it definitely gets busy within the first few weeks of Welcome Week, but then it starts to die down, obviously.
Yeah,
and everyone's settling in.
And would you say that your colleagues who were affected during COVID, have they spoken about the differences between then and now and that sort of thing?
No, not really. I haven't heard any mention from COVID.
Yeah, and I suppose moving forward with students coming back, do you see it get kind of dying down again, or
There are still a few cautious people, but yeah, I do start to notice the difference from COVID to now.
Without a doubt, one of the biggest hubs on campus is the Silberrad Student Centre, which is just behind me here. It's a place where students can meet up, hang out, study, organise, get information about their course, among many other things. But perhaps the biggest use of the Silberrad Centre is that it's where Rebel, the campus's student media and radio station, is based.
In particular, I spoke to one of Rebel's technicians, Louis McCarthy. Louis joined Rebel as a member of the radio team during the height of the pandemic and is still with Rebel today.
Now it's been quite a nice shift where people are in person, people are coming into the studio a lot more frequently, and sort of now reaching out to get people back in the studio a lot more, whereas before you had to sort of keep them at arm's length. But I mean, we've just started back term, so for Rebel we're going to start getting the ball rolling and going. But even into sort of last term in our last academic year, I think it was a bit of a challenge because people were sort of unsure where they stood with sort of COVID and unsure where they stood with sort of getting involved with projects. So I think it's quite different really, but it'll be interesting to see how it gets on.
So, the University of Essex is finally back to a degree of normality, with staff, academic and support staff alike all back on campus at last. So with everything back in place as it should be, who knows what the future will hold for this thriving university.